An old man and a boy were heading toward town with their donkey. At first, the boy sat on the donkey while the old man walked. They passed a group of people who said, "It's a shame the old man is walking while the boy rides." Thinking the critics might be right, they switched places. Soon they passed another bunch who said, "What a shame! Making that kid walk." So they decided both of them would walk. A little later, they heard others say, "They're foolish to walk when there's a perfectly good donkey to ride." So the two of them climbed onto the donkey. Then they met people who scolded, "How terrible to put all that weight on a poor donkey." Figuring those folks might be right too, the boy and the old man picked up the donkey and tried carrying it. While crossing a bridge, they lost their grip and the donkey toppled into the river. The moral of the story: if you try to please everyone, you might as well kiss your ass goodbye. A young man took a day off work and headed to the golf course. At the second hole, he noticed a frog sitting near the green. He ignored it and prepared to swing when he suddenly heard, "Rivet 9-iron." He looked around but saw no one. Again he heard, "Rivet 9-iron." He stared at the frog, shrugged, and decided to humor it. He swapped clubs and grabbed a 9-iron. He swung, and the ball landed 10 inches from the cup. Stunned, he said, "Wow, that's incredible." "You really are a lucky frog, huh?" the frog answered. "Rivet, lucky frog." Curious now, he carried the frog to the next hole. "What do you think this time?" he asked. "Rivet 3-wood." He pulled out a 3-wood, swung, and got a hole in one. He was speechless. All day long the frog kept calling the shots, and the man played the best game of his entire life. When they finished, he asked, "All right, where to now?" The frog said, "Rivet, Las Vegas." They headed straight to Vegas. "Okay, frog, now what?" the man asked. "Rivet roulette." At the roulette table he asked, "What should I bet on?" The frog said, "Rivet $3,000, black 6. It was practically impossible, but after the day he'd had, the man figured he might as well try. Boom, he won big. Cash spilled across the table. He took his winnings and booked the finest room in the hotel. Sitting the frog down, he said, "Frog, I don't know how to thank you. You've made me rich, and I'm grateful." The frog replied, "Rivet, kiss me." He thought, why not? It was the least he could do. He kissed the frog, and in a flash it turned into a stunning 28-year-old woman. And that, Your Honor, is exactly how your wife ended up in my room.